And Kethevane Gorjestani has more from Washington, D.C.
He insisted that this was the right decision and a decision that was long overdue. And he really had a message for his critics. He said to the people who think that maybe we need 6 more months, 1 more year, he said, this is not going to change anything. 1 more year is not going to bring a solution. It is simply a recipe for being there indefinitely. To the people who say that maybe Americans should stay there indefinitely, he said that he was not willing to send a new generation of American troops to Afghanistan with no reasonable expectation of a different outcome. So Joe Biden really doubling down on his decision. This, of course, as we heard in that report, as the Taliban are gaining ground in Afghanistan, he insisted that this situation was not going to change anything on the timetable of that withdrawal. He was also asked point blank after those remarks whether he believed that a Taliban takeover of the Afghan government and of Kabul was inevitable. He said, no, it is not. He insisted that Afghan forces had been trained by Americans, by the allies, that they were fully equipped and that they had the means to fight off the Taliban, that the Afghan leaders had to remain together, that the Afghan people had to stay united, but that there was no reason to believe, despite U.S. intelligence pointing to the fact that it could possibly happen in 6 months after a U.S. withdrawal. But Joe Biden insisted that he believed that will not necessarily happen, that he has faith in Afghan forces. And he also reiterated the fact that the U.S. would still stand behind the Afghan government, would still support it, whether it's for humanitarian support or security support, but that now it was in the hands of the Afghan leaders and the Afghan forces.